Hello everyone. Today, we bring you an interesting news about King Charles III's week. On Monday morning, the 74-year-old monarch started his week with a military visit in Wiltshire, England. During his visit, he met with Ukrainian military recruits who had spent 5 weeks training with the British Army and international partner forces in the UK. These Ukrainian recruits will be returning to Ukraine to fight in the war with Russia, and King Charles met with them to express his admiration and gratitude for their courage and dedication. He watched a short training exercise and shook hands with the soldiers, showing his support for the UK's allies. During the visit, King Charles also performed the hongi with a man from New Zealand, a traditional Maori greeting where two people press their noses and foreheads together. This visit was an important moment for the king and the troops involved, demonstrating the UK's support and solidarity in a time of international tension. If you enjoyed this news and want to stay updated with the latest world news, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. The Ukrainian recruits who participated in training with the British Army and international partner forces in the UK come from diverse professional backgrounds and ages. Most of the trainees had little or no military experience before this point, which means the training was essential for their preparation for the conflict in Ukraine. However, some of the recruits had already seen combat on the front line, demonstrating the severity of the situation in Ukraine. Since July 2022, the UK has been training recruits from Ukraine, 5 months after Russian forces launched a large-scale invasion on February 24, 2022. The Ukrainian invasion is the first major ground conflict in Europe in decades, and the attack ordered by Russian President Vladimir Putin has been condemned worldwide. Although the British royalty traditionally avoids expressing political opinions, the family has shared its support for Ukraine amid the ongoing invasion. King Charles met with President Volodymyr Zelenskyy for the first time last week, welcoming the Ukrainian leader for a brief meeting at Buckingham Palace. King Charles's visit to the Ukrainian military recruits is further demonstration of the UK's support for Ukraine in its fight against Russian aggression. During their private meeting in the 1844 room, King Charles expressed his concern for Ukraine and its ongoing conflict to President Zelenskyy, stating, "We have all been worried about you and thinking about your country for so long, I cannot tell you." The two leaders discussed the continued conflict and the UK's role in supporting the war-torn country. Zelenskyy's surprise visit to the UK was made to express gratitude for their support and to meet with troops training there. Before meeting with King Charles, Zelenskyy addressed Parliament, stating that it would be a truly special moment when he met the king. He also made a light-hearted comment, saying, "In Britain, the king is a pilot in the Air Force, and in Ukraine today, every Air Force pilot is a king," referencing Charles's service in the Royal Air Force, according to the BBC. According to the BBC, Zelenskyy said that the UK is marching with us towards the most important victory of our lives. He added, "After we win together, any aggressor will know what awaits them if they attack the international order." Details of the fighting in Ukraine have been changing every day, with dozens of civilians killed or injured, including children, although the actual number of deaths is difficult to determine. Over 7 million have fled the country as refugees, half of whom are children, according to the United Nations. Others have been displaced within Ukraine. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our content and want to keep receiving more interesting information like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click on the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. We hope to see you soon.